back at Sideshow HQ. We spent the week down in San Diego giving you all kinds of live streams from booth 1929. We hope you guys had an excellent San Diego Comic-Con and online Comic-Con for those of you who could not make it to the show. We have an excellent show for you today, including a feature on the Why So Serious fine art print, a feature on the Batman vs. Superman art print, and we have John Rasmussen, project manager, in here. I say that because I've been trying to get him on the show forever, and he finally agreed to do it for Thor, Breaker of Brimstone, the premium format figure. So yay, that's so exciting. We will also be doing an unboxing of the Rey training version and the BB-8 and BB-9E 6-scale figures from Hot Toys. So once again, there will be a live Q&A at the end of the show. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. The whole time we have Kitty in the Facebook chats and John Wick in the YouTube chats. We also have, like I said, John Rasmussen in-house, as well as Challenger, Brett Brendan, and intern Sam. Hello. So woohoo! That's the crew we have going on right now. So let's just get right to it, shall we? First up, we have featured collector Joey Mendoza. Joey Mendoza, wow. Ooh, he has some Court of the Dead and a lot of DC. That's rad. What a great collection, Joey. Ooh, I like the way he has Kier and Cleopsis on different levels. It's really good. So, thank you so much for sharing your collection with us, Joey. If you would like to be a featured collector and appear on our live stream, as well as have a feature in our blog, head on over to sideshow.com/blog and click the Apply Now button. We adore all types of collections, big, small, all across all of the fandoms. So be sure to go to that link and click that button. In news, well, one, I have this really awesome alien ring that I'd like to feature just very briefly. I'm supposed to wear it because it's that pretty, but unfortunately I have these crazy, creepy, skinny chicken fingers that don't allow me to wear such a gorgeous xenomorph skull on my hand. But I just did want to feature it because it was something that was passed along to me at San Diego Comic-Con. It does not belong to me, it belongs to Chicky, but just showing it to you right here. It's a pretty amazing piece. So there you go, right there. Beyond that, we have, in news, first up, we have so much news because San Diego Comic-Con was last week. It's this little convention, you might have heard of it, with trailers dropping, news dropping, all kinds of crazy things, including the Aquaman trailer, the Godzilla trailer, the Shazam trailer. So many things happened, and you guys, the Clone Wars is back. Can we all be very, very excited that the Clone Wars is back? I just about cried when I saw that trailer with the Clone Wars coming back, so that was so cool. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for the Clone Wars to come back. And Sideshow, also, in our news, there's a new RSVP system. So if you search something on our website, you can RSVP directly from the search feature, which is really cool. You don't have to click through pages and then fill anything out separately. You can just RSVP right there. It takes away a couple of steps and makes everything easier so you can get the information you need on the thing that you want to pre-order next. That's really exciting. If you have more questions, John Wick and Kitty are in the chat that can answer you. Right now, we are going to show you a video, and when we come back, we have the Why So Serious fine art print. You're watching Sideshow Live, and we'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sideshow Live. Yay! I don't know why we say yay and clap every single time we come back. It's like it's an accomplishment. I feel like this is crooked. Is this crooked? It's totally crooked. Is that better? Okay. This is the Why So Serious? The Joker Fine Art Print by Olivia. This, of course, it's Olivia. Look how stunning this portrait is. This features Heath Ledger as the Joker from The Dark Knight. I don't know if you guys know this, but the 10th anniversary of Batman The Dark Knight, well, it wasn't even called Batman The Dark Knight, it was just called The Dark Knight, was last week. And this was done in, I don't think it was done for that, but it was definitely done with that in mind. It is a hand-signed limited edition of 350 pieces. And the frame version will be available for pre-order on Friday, July 27th between noon and 3 p.m. The framed price is $425 USD. If supplies last, the unframed version will be available for pre-order on Monday, July 30th between noon and 3 p.m. And the unframed version is $200 USD. So head on over to sideshow.com/whysoseriouspprint. That's sideshow.com/whysoseriouspprint. And you can RSVP for this amazing piece right here. Note that the frame, there's a red light on it. So there is not like a weird, like, you know, see, you can see it right here. You can see my hand in the light. So the frame does not like glow red, just to be clear. So we don't have any questions about that. For all information on our art print program, we do have a separate Facebook page just for that. So head on over to facebook.com/sideshowartprints. That's facebook.com/sideshowartprints, and you can see behind the scenes of how these art prints are made and first looks at them and stuff like that. So it is a very, very cool page to follow if you are a fan of our art print program, and you should be. So we have another video to show you, and when we come back, we have the Batman versus Superman art print. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. This is our Batman versus Superman fine art print. It features Batman fighting Superman. It's kind of, you know, why it's called Batman versus Superman. It is done by artists Ian McDonald and Alex Pacenko in partnership. It features a Fortress of Solitude background and is officially licensed by DC Comics. It is 18 by 24 fine art G-Clay unframed, and 29 by 23.5 framed. It comes with a limited edition of 350 and an embossed seal of authenticity. The framed version will also be available for pre-order on Friday, July 27th between noon and 3 p.m. Pacific time. The framed price is $250 USD. If supplies last, the unframed version will become available for pre-order on Monday, July 30th between noon and 3 p.m. and the unframed version is $90 USD. Head on over to sideshow.com/BVSprint. That's sideshow.com/BVSprint, and you can RSVP for more information on this amazing print done in partnership by two amazing artists. I feel like it's also crooked, but I'm not going to mess with it now. Again, Please follow our Art Print Facebook page. They do show amazing behind-the-scenes works as well as the first looks at a lot of upcoming art prints. So that it once again is facebook.com/sideshow art prints. Wow. These are two such amazing prints and so different, but they kind of go together at the same time. Like if you're a big DC fan, you're going to want them both. Plus, this one goes with our statue, the diorama, Batman vs. Superman diorama that we debuted at San Diego Comic-Con. So it's very cool to have art prints to go along with some of your favorite statues. With that, we will head on over to another break. And when we come back, we will have John Rasmussen as well as Thor, Breaker of Brimstone, the premium format figure. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hi everyone! This actually does deserve applause. Look at this. This is the Thor Breaker of Brimstone Premium Format Figure. I'm just gonna hide behind him since nobody should look at me. Everyone should look at this figure. This is project manager John Rasmussen.
Hello.
He is finally,
John.
I know, he finally agreed to join us for Thor. So tell us a little bit about your role in the process for this amazing piece.
So I'm the project manager, so my job is to work with our designers, our sculptors, our painters to put this whole piece together. I like to work really collaborative, so we had paint involved in the sculpt portion and sculpt involved in the paint portion, so we could just make the best piece here.
And I hear you're a pretty big Thor fan.
I wouldn't say that I'm a huge Thor fan. I mean, I think that title belongs to someone else here.
I mean, agreed, but before she came along, you were...
I like the idea of Thor. Thor is this kind of bolsterous, arrogant, beer-drinking, butt kicker. And he's just kind of, he is different than anyone else in the Marvel Universe.
That's true. And how is this Thor different from previous versions of Thor that we've done?
I think it's obvious.
There's a lot of things different.
He's got, these huge, he's jumping through the lava. It's very dynamic. We've done one stoic Thor, one more dynamic Thor, and this is just, your kind of penultimate dynamic Thor.
It's such a gorgeous piece. Well, with such a dynamic pose, what were some of the challenges that you faced coming up with this Thor?
Engineering, we have to figure out how to make these things last forever.
Oh yeah.
And to figure out perfect balance and which way to go, and we need to go with a fabric cape so we don't tilt him backwards over time, or how to center him best. Those are all the challenges that really come into making a piece like this.
This is so amazing. And I love the Stormbreaker exclusive. How did you decide on him? Or, I always call it a him. I don't know if Stormbreaker has a gender. Maybe not. Anyway.
There's been a few times that he's gotten multiple hammers and has dual wielded them. And, in every video game and every book series, dual wielding is just one of those things that's the coolest thing out there. So we wanted to bring Stormbreaker along with the Mjolnir in this piece.
Diego would like to know, is he made of polystone? Is he mixed media?
He's polystone from the ground up, with the exception of the fabric cape.
Wow, that's so cool. So, okay, awesome. So what were some of the other pieces that you've worked on here at Sideshow? John has been with us for a very, very long time, so this could be a long list.
Yeah, I mean, what was on the floor, I worked on Psylocke, I worked on Green Arrow, I worked on all those J. Scott Campbell pieces. Prior to that, I'd worked on the Deadpool Heatseeker, the Thanos on Throne, the
Oh my gosh.
Red Sonja, Queen of the Sky. I like to have titles with
Yeah.
the pieces I work on, so.
That's amazing. Oh, so Notman05 wants to know, what is your favorite part of this particular design of Thor?
I mean, it's just like
It's like, do you have to really pick Notman?
yeah, it's just how, like, I love action. I love, pieces that are dynamic. In my own collection, I don't collect a lot of museum. I collect, crazy over the top pieces, and this just, we looked at the market and there just hadn't been a Thor like this before.
That's amazing. Wow, you can see so many different versions of him inspired this in terms of like what you went for in the costume and the look.
Yeah.
How do you decide on that with a character that has like 40 plus years of history, 50 years of history?
It's definitely hard. I mean, like, we knew we wanted certain things. Thor's always at his best when his arms are exposed, I think, because you get to see these big 26-inch pythons on him. We had done some classic, we had done a modern. When we hit this one, basically Ribic was kind of our influence.
That's so cool. Yep, that's what it says. How much did Ribic's art influence this statue?
I would say quite a bit.
Good job, Mario. You noticed. So they're asking, does this hammer have a light up feature?
It does not have a light up feature. I don't know if that's something we're pursuing, but as in its current state, it does not.
Comic Nerd wants to know, hey John, how long did it take you to make this?
So
that's what they wrote.
Daniel Bell and I started this design Comic-Con last year. Everyone had moved to the show, and we just had a week to kind of riff on this idea, and we displayed it for the first time at this Comic-Con show. So a whole year.
So pretty. I can't stop staring at him. There's so many good parts.
I mean, if you really get him from the side, like, we'd come up with this idea Comic-Con last year, but then we went and saw Ragnarok, and when he jumps from that carrier down onto the bridge, like, we felt like we had captured that.
That's amazing. So yes, Dave DeAndrea is asking if the black part is a turntable. Yes, it is a turntable at the bottom. That's what you're seeing. Joe Duran wants to know, do you work on several pieces at the same time or just one at a time?
I work on a lot of pieces at a time. I was going
to say, he just listed all the ones that were at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, so I had, I only actually had a few at San Diego Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con is where a lot of my pieces that I've been working on will come up.
Were there any adjustments to this prior to to showing it, and what was the process checklist to sign off on this particular pose?
I mean, this pose, the sign-off checklist for it was, Daniel put it together, we saw it, and we knew instantly we were making it. There was no adjustment, no nothing.
Wow.
We were just, we were all so on board.
That's crazy. Armand Dubé is asking, where does Thor connect to the base? And you're actually about to see it in the turnaround. It's kind of at his shin.
Yeah, so he's kind of like getting singed up by this lava. That's his main support.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the engineering that went into this. It's just gorgeous. It's such a beautiful piece, John.
Yeah,
you did a really great job.
Oh, well, I mean, there was a huge team. Bernie, Daniel Bell.
Yes,
I mean, Esther did the cape. I mean, I'm just kind of that glue that binds all those guys together.
Absolutely. Ian Musgrave is asking, is Stormbreaker a hint for a Beta Ray Bill piece in the future?
I wish.
We cannot confirm nor deny, though that would be amazing. So, good question, Ian. So a few stats on Thor while we do another turnaround on him. He was featured at the Sideshow booth this year at San Diego Comic-Con, making his debut. He has sculpted Asgardian armor, an iconic winged helmet, a fabric wired cape, so the cape is posable, everyone. He has scaled texture armor on his legs. He comes with Mjolnir, Surtur with plumes of lava on his base. He is 25.5 inches tall, so that's over 2 feet tall, guys. His exclusive is Stormbreaker, and he goes up for pre-order tomorrow, July 26th, between noon and 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you would like to be the first to be notified when this piece goes up for pre-order, head on over to sideshow.com/breaker of brimstone. That's sideshow.com/breaker of brimstone. The cool thing about the RSVP system is you get to pick how you want to be notified. It can be email, it can be text. Just let us know how you want us to tell you that Thor is available for pre-order. So a couple more questions for you, John. What characters would you like to work with in the future? These are not announcements. These are a wish list.
I'm more on the DC side as as a fan. So I mean, any Batman rogue, I'd like to work on a Batman. I haven't gotten to do that yet.
Wow.
I really want to do a fastball special, a quarter scale fastball special.
Kitty's sitting behind like a screen, and her face just popped around to like look at me because she just knows that I'm freaking out right now.
With like what we've learned from this and what we learned from Deadpool and
totally
Spider-Man, I want to do is fastball.
Oh my gosh! And with the Hulk versus Wolverine diorama and the Batman versus Superman diorama, there's so much engineering, and like the Spider-Man. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spanish Heart would like to know, John, will we see any Asgardians or Thor foes in the future?
I definitely hope so.
And then we had a question earlier that was just from Gerart13, just wants to know what your favorite scary movie is. And I think that's kind of a joke question, but he's going to answer it.
Behind the Mask with Leslie Vernon. Or Behind the Mask, the story of Leslie Vernon.
I don't even know that movie.
It's great.
All right. Wow. Okay. Well, on that note, do you have any more things that you want to point out on him? Yeah.
I think he points himself out.
Yeah, I was like, I think he kind of speaks for himself. Look at him. He's one of those pieces that you just can't stop staring at. The whole team just knocked it out of the park with this. So thank you so much for being on the show, John.
Thank you for having me.
It's so cool. I hope we didn't scare you too much, so you'll come back maybe. Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, you guys, we have another video to show you. When we come back, we'll be doing a couple of unboxings. So you're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hello everyone, and welcome to the unboxing of the Hot Toys Rey Jedi Training 6-scale figure, as well as the BB-8 and BB-9E 6-scale figure sets. Now both of these are getting ready to start shipping, and our friends over at Hot Toys were nice enough to allow us to unbox them first on this show. So let's just get into it and start with Rey, because I am very, very excited to get into this. Look at the back of the box already. So gorgeous with this box art. It's very nice portrait of Rey on Octo. Ooh, and we get double box art because there's also a Rey inside the box, just to show you. All right. So put the box right here. As always, Hot Toys has provided us with instructions. Be sure to take a look at these instructions to know things like range of motion and ways you can pose your Rey 6-scale figure. So there's one. Ooh. Look at this fabric costume. I love it so much. Now, let's try to see about getting her on her base. She actually has two base skins for this piece. There's a resistance skin from The Last Jedi with The Last Jedi kind of similar colors. Sorry about the reflection, there we go, of that. And then there's also an Octo themed base skin that shows, you know, the texture of the island. So either one can be displayed with her. If you would want the Octo one, you would just put it on top. Anyway, so let's get her on her base. She's a little tall, look at that. Amazing. Wow, she comes with a lot of stuff, including her staff, you know, the signature Rey staff that she had in episode 7 on Jakku and brought with her most of that movie. She has a lightsaber with a swap out in motion as well. She comes with her blaster. And she comes with a swap out arm that is the light up feature to allow these to light up. So you can see where the battery pack is and where you would switch her on up close. There you go. And here is the swap out armband. She also comes with a couple of porgs because she's on Octo, so of course she does. The porgs have their own stand, and one of them went flying. Can porgs fly? Anyway, the porgs come with their own stand. There's one little flying porg and one little standing porg, and then she has several swap out hands that we're just gonna move them for a second in order to see. And I'll go through the list once I'm done getting everything out of the box, which is now. So, the Rey Jedi Training 6-scale figure is from Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. It has the authentic likeness of Daisy Ridley, 30 points of articulation, 7 swap-out hands, including 1 pair of fists, 1 pair of relaxed hands, 1 pair of hands for holding the lightsaber and staff, 1 piece of a right hand for holding her blaster pistol. Her costume includes a black colored patterned sleeveless top, a gray colored scarf, a pair of beige colored arm wraps, a left leather-like wrist cuff, so no real leather guys, a brown colored leather-like belt with blaster holder, a pair of gray colored pants, a pair of brown leather-like boots. Her weapons include 1 LED lightsaber, 1 lightsaber hilt, 1 blue colored lightsaber blade in motion, 1 staff with strap, and 1 blaster pistol. Her accessories include 1 porg in standing gesture and 1 porg in flying gesture. Stands can swap out with, and then the stand can swap out with the character theme cards. Oh no, porg down. We got him. There you go, little guy. This can be yours now because she is available for pre-order right now. So head on over to sideshow.com/Jedi training. That's sideshow.com/Jedi training, and Rey can be added to your collection immediately. So let's get into BB-8 and BB-9E. Just gonna move Rey's hands to this side. Oops, missed one. So we can lay out these droids over here. So let's get into them. They also have back box art as well, BB-8 and BB-9E. Both BB units, both have spherical bodies, but they are very different little droids, at least as far as I can tell. They also come with separate box art as well. So 2 different kinds of box art for these guys. Okay. Let's get them out. Ooh, so they each come with their own kind of little stand. That makes sense because they are sphericals, because otherwise they would roll away. So each stand is a little, we'll hold them like this, and then they have their little droid tops that attach with magnets. Oh, and BB-9E has that. They have like accessories that swap out. Ooh, I'm gonna move this. That swap out, including like, look at, that's his little lighter from when he gives Finn a thumbs up. So there's so many little pieces to this. Oh my gosh, there's also a mouse droid. Ha ha ha. So you get a bonus droid. That's amazing. All these pieces are very small, so I'm hoping that maybe we can see them in some sort of close-up. These pieces are very small and delicate. So be careful when you unbox them, because you don't want to like open it too fast and have everything go flying. But look, here are all their little accessories, like a little grabber claw, an open grabber claw, a closed grabber claw. I'm going to tell you what these are. I doubt they're actually called grabber claws. And then this is that all astromechs have this to read computers in various ships. So they also come with batteries, because I believe, you know what, I'll just read it. So also from Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, this is the BB-8 and BB-9E 6-scale figure set. They have spherical bodies with self-balancing mechanisms. They have LED light-up effects, which is why the batteries are in there. Each has a circular figure base that you can see right here. And the BB-8, those are all BB-8 accessories. That includes an interchangeable lighter, a bolt spinner, a claw in open mode, a claw in closed mode, so that would be the grabber thing I was talking about, a container, and then a pair of interchangeable compartments in open mode. And then the exclusive right here is the mouse droid. So that is the exclusive. And you can order this now. It is available for pre-order right now, and it is shipping very soon. So head on over to sideshow.com/bbset, sideshow.com/bbset for pre-ordering these 2 guys right here, right now. You know, big thank you to our friends at Hot Toys. It is so cool of you to send us these advanced samples so that way we can unbox them on the show here first. You guys rock. I had so much fun unboxing the Rey Jedi training version and the BB-8 and BB-9E 6-scale figures. We will be back right after this. Thank you for watching. Yeah, we'll be right back. sorry. Our questions are already coming in. I haven't really experienced the fact that like usually you guys like have to like rev up for the Q&A section, but it seems like you guys are like all into it right now. So that's spectacular. Thank you guys so much. Before I forget, I met these two amazing people at San Diego Comic-Con named Skip and Nick, and I promised them a shout out. So this is a shout out to Skip and Nick who are watching the show. They watch it every week. And so it was really lovely to meet you both, and especially Nick. You guys are really amazing people, so thank you for coming by the booth, and thank you for watching. So now, let's get into the Q&A section. So many people have asked, according to Kitty, are there any SDCC pins left over? No. I mean, I think there might be a couple, but like even staff members were taking them off their badges and giving them to people on Sunday because we were just out. That was a really cool thing to see, to be honest. The way you guys all reacted to that pin was kind of spectacular, and it was a really cool pin. So, sorry. If we do have any, pay attention to our social media because I feel like that's where they'll wind up being given away. So, pay attention there. Ricardo Javier, Susan, what was your favorite memory from SDCC? Now, you asked me, but I feel like since everyone in this room went to SDCC, let's open it up to the whole room. Yes? Yes. My favorite memory was probably like, it was the first time I've ever really cosplayed, like in a serious way. I always kind of like dabbled in it or casually cosplayed. So I loved being able to be in like a full cosplay at the Sideshow booth and like hang out with all of the fans that way. It's like a totally different con experience. So that was my highlight. What about all of you? Don't all answer at once, guys. I even went first to give you all time to think. Come on. Come on. Kitty?
For me, a lot of my friends are now like actually writing comics in the industry, and so one of my friends got a new Marvel series announced, and one of my friends won an Eisner.
Oh my gosh, so one of Kitty's friends won an Eisner and another one had a Marvel series announced. So those are pretty amazing memories from Comic-Con. Wow. Anyone else have anything of note? I mean, how do you top that? You win. Yeah. Wow. She wins? She wins? Okay, Kitty wins. All right, let's go.
My friends.
Intergalactic Mojito wants to know, what is your all-time favorite version of the Joker? Mark Hamill. Batman the Animated Series, guys. But I feel like Johnny might... I did it! I just did it.
It's also Mark Hamill.
It's also Mark Hamill? I promised him I wouldn't call him Johnny, and then I did. Oops. It's also Mark Hamill, so maybe he'll forgive me. He won't. He's never coming on the show again. Great. Intergalactic Mojito also wants to know, did anyone have a favorite cosplay that they saw at San Diego?
Chewie was pretty sweet. Chewie was rad.
Yeah, Chewie was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Chewie was really
And
sweet.
Leia. I don't know if you saw Leia.
You don't know if you saw...
No, I don't know if you saw Leia.
You don't know if I saw
It
Leia?
was pretty convincing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I put a lot of work into that costume, so thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Chewie, I think Chewie kind of stole the show a little bit. Yeah, that was pretty cool. JJ wants to know, Susan, why do you love the Fastball Special so much? Why not? Like, who doesn't love the Fastball Special? That's such a cool thing. Like, is that a question? Like, what? Why do you love what you love so much? I don't know. I just love the Fastball Special. Like, the visual of it and the way it's drawn in comics is always so much fun. Like, he's throwing Wolverine. It's so fun. Anyway, John is like nodding because he's like, I'm off camera. I don't have to talk anymore, so I'm just going to nod. He agrees. Why do you love it so much? Why would you want to make that a piece?
I mean, it's ultra iconic.
Yeah.
I mean, almost everyone who reads comics knows what it is.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate team up. Like,
it's the ultimate team up. That is there. That is the perfect answer.
I mean, the only other one that really exists is, Iron Man shooting his beam off Captain America's shield.
Yes,
so,
yes. Which would be really hard to do a statue of.
Yeah, it could
So, I mean, it could be, I'm sure the team could figure out how to do it. But yeah, there are just some moments as a comic book fan that you never forget seeing and reading, and like that visual of them. And if possible, would you want to have it in a statue and in your house and a collectible? Absolutely. Like that's why we do what we do, because we pull these moments and then we capture them, and now you get to have them too forever. It's pretty cool. Special Order 937, what was your favorite reveal from SDCC? Mine was X-23. I love Laura Kinney so much. Mine was X-23 by far. Clone Wars. Well, at our booth, dude.
Whoa.
The Clone Wars at our booth, the Hot Toys Clone Wars. I'm answering for you now.
Yeah.
Challenger says the Hot Toys Clone Wars.
Yeah, Commander Cody and the Airborne Trooper. How about that?
That's true.
Oh, and Boba Fett Mythos.
Oh, Boba Fett Mythos.
Shuri.
Oh, Shuri. Oh, I love Shuri. Shuri was great too, but X-23. Anyway.
Hot Toys Spider-Man video game.
Oh, the Spider-Punk looks rad too.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like quarter scale Thanos. That was pretty cool.
Okay, so my funny story about the Thanos life size, it's this hand, sorry. I definitely thought a life size gauntlet meant like for me, like a human hand, not a Thanos life size gauntlet. And I don't know why I thought it would just be for humans, but that blew me away. That was so cool. But X-23, just saying.
Season 3 Young Justice.
Season 3 Young Justice. Oh, the Batman or all of the animated series DC also. Those are so cool. And both Kevin Conroy and Susan Eisenberg saw their statues, so that was pretty cool too. Wow. Oh wow, there's so many questions. Hey Susan, is this the first SDCC where you haven't been sick afterwards? Who says I'm not sick? Just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm not sick. No, well, I mean, maybe first SDCC. I didn't get sick after New York last year. So I'm clearly, my immune system is getting better, I guess, right? Oh, we have one down, right? We just have Sideshow Alex is out. We missed her. I'm sorry. Hey, how does the How to Be a Poser guy get help set up and pose the pieces at SDCC? I think that means, does he get to? He's not, he wasn't there. The people who posed like the 6-scale figures are our project managers who work on the 6-scale team, and then Hot Toys poses their own figures at the show. So that's what happens there. But yeah, I don't know if he went. I didn't see him, but I'm really busy, so I don't necessarily see everyone that I mean to see. Like I barely saw John the whole time, and I didn't see intern Sam. No.
I wasn't there at all.
You weren't?
I was here.
You were here?
Yeah.
I thought you went to the show.
I thought you went down.
I went for the party.
Oh. Oop. Well, that's why I didn't see you. Dark Mufasa wants to know, will there be a 360 view of the new studio like you guys did at SDCC? I don't know, Brendan. I'm thinking there will be now. Now that someone asked. This isn't the new studio, by the way. This is our temp studio while we finish up the new studio. So wouldn't that be hilarious, though, if we were like building, like, all the anticipation for the new studio. It's a black curtain with lights. That would have been pretty funny.
It was teased right before Comic-Con.
It was teased before Comic-Con. So there you go. Hey guys, do you get a chance? This is from That Guy Hugs. Do you guys get a chance to walk the show floor? If so, what were some of the other things that you saw? Oh, sweet summer child. I don't. Kitty barely did.
I got the last half hour of the show being open, and I ran over to the DC Collectibles booth, and they've got a big Barda bombshells.
Big Barda bombshell?
Which looks really cool.
That's really cool. I got to see the Eye of Agamotto actual prop at Marvel because that's like 2 booths over, and that's it. Because I know Challenger and Brett and Brendan got to walk the floor.
Yeah, I walked the majority of it. I went into the Falcon, took a picture with Chewie.
You went in the Falcon?
Yeah.
Ugh, I missed my. Like a fan gave me some fast passes to take a picture in the Falcon, and I just missed my time frame because I was working. That's lame. Poor me. I get to meet all you fans. No, I actually like staying at the booth a lot. It makes me feel safe. Who does your convention booth design? Jordan Green wants to know. Our team usually. I think John knows a little bit better than me about that. It's like it's the team down in graphic arts, yeah? Yeah. So they decide, and they're trying to accommodate a lot of factors, like because we had so many new pieces this year that we actually had to have a different booth setup than we usually have. And I think it worked out really nicely. I mean, I thought it looked really good, personally. Yeah. Cody Edwards says, I can't believe NYCC is so close. How do you even recover between the two? We just kind of keep going. It's like a marathon, not a sprint. So we kind of just keep going. We keep the energy and we roll it into the next one. And then, yeah, we just keep going. And then we get to rest over the Thanksgiving holiday. Because right after New York Comic Con is spectacular. So I guess we don't even get to rest over the Thanksgiving holiday because that's like Black Friday, like all the new products. And then there's 12 days of Sideshow. So no rest for the wicked, right? These are so many questions. Wow. Everyone, yeah, they're all great questions too. Keep them coming. So favorite trailer that was released during SDCC?
Shazam!
I know. Shazam for me too.
I actually liked Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie.
Aquaman. I also really liked Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla looked so good.
That was mine.
Yeah. But Aquaman, Godzilla, Shazam.
Glass was cool.
What is Glass?
Sequel to Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Oh!
Yeah, it's technically a sequel to
That nice
Bolt.
shot.
Oh my God! I didn't even watch that
And
one.
Split.
Something to look forward to. I didn't even watch that one. Oh my gosh. Is Samuel L. Jackson in it? No, don't tell me. I'm just gonna watch it. Okay. Ben Swolo really wants to know what happens to everything that gets displayed at Comic-Con. Want to take this one, John?
It comes back here, we unpack it.
It comes back to Sideshow and we unpack it from project manager himself. What was your favorite Olivia art print that isn't Leia?
Or the Joker's pretty.
The Joker's pretty. I mean, she drew the ladies of Wakanda, and they're not like. Oh wait, art print. They're not going to be art prints, but she put them on her own Facebook page just because she decided to draw them, and they're just stunning. So the ladies of Wakanda are on there.
The first Wonder Woman she did.
The first Wonder Woman. This one, the one with the
the
bracelet.
Sword and Shield.
Oh, the Sword and Shield. That's really good too. I love all of her Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman ones. Those are all great. I love the one with her and Batman. With that moment in Returns. You guys all know the one.
The Sweet Shop?
No. The tongue lash. The Sweet Shop is 1960s Batman. Come on. When will we see the X-23 and Rogue live on the show? Whenever I can get them on. Obviously we want them all on. X-23 is like, and Rogue's another one that I really want the project manager to tell me how she's flying. That would be great. Is it Kevin? Anthony. Both of them have already been on Anthony has already been on the show, so he's not scared of me. I can get him on. Teach me how she flies. Wow. You guys have been doing a great job with your 6-scale comic book versions. Are you planning to give Darkseid the same treatment, like a 6-scale Darkseid? That's huge. That's a really big 6-scale figure. But the answer is I don't know. Because I'm not allowed to know because I tell you guys too many secrets. So John knows. You can ask him. I don't know. He's just smiling at me like I am a stone wall. I am not giving away any secrets. I came on the show and now I'm done telling the secrets that I told. The end. So the answer, Medicine Man 03, is that I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't know. Hopefully sometime in the future that'll happen, but I don't know. Ben Hizzle, what's with all these names? Ben Hizzle says, what was the best Didn't we answer this already? The best cosplay was Chewie. Danny Dozer said, did y'all see Jason Momoa and the Aquaman cast walk by your booth? A lot of us did. I did not, because I was eating. I was shoving food into my mouth. But I did get to see Zach Levi come down the booth after the Shazam thing, so that was like my equivalent. But we did get some really awesome pictures. Photography worked wonders to get those pictures of like Amber Heard, Nicole Kidman, Jason Momoa. It was a really, really cool thing that they did for us. So those are all on our Instagram if you want to go check them out. Joe Lombardo is asking, will the Lando in Disguise have an unhelmeted head sculpt? And is the helmet hinged so Lando can peek out? These are all great questions for when Lando comes on the show with his project manager. So save that in the back of your brain, file it away, Joe, and we will try and have Lando on with his project manager to do a Q&A very, very soon. So that's the only answer I can really give for that. You guys, this has been a really, really amazing show with so many great questions. I think I got them all. If not, we do Q&As every week, so try to remember and then ask again. You guys are awesome. We featured the Why So Serious fine art print. We showed you the Batman vs. Superman art print. We even had John Rasmussen, project manager, on the show, along with the Thor Breaker of Brimstone Premium Format Figure. Let's give another round of applause for John. Thank you so much for being on the show. You were awesome. We unboxed the Rey Jedi Training figure and the BB-8 and BB-9E 6-scale figure set from Hot Toys. Again, thank you to Hot Toys for providing us with these advanced samples to unbox on the show. Be sure to keep up to date on every time we go live by heading on over to sideshow.com/notify and setting your notification alerts to on. You will get notified every time we go live. You guys are awesome. We will see you next time. Thank you so much. And don't forget to let your geek side show. Bye, guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our unboxing of the Hot Toys Dark Side Anakin 6-scale figure. This is an advanced sample of the 2018 Toy Fair exclusive, so a big thank you to our friends over at Hot Toys for allowing us to have this sample and to unbox it for all of you guys. So let's get started. This is a great piece. I'm really excited. It's the first time I've looked at him. Wow. Classic Star Wars box, black with the character. Love, like Star Wars, you can almost display the box's uniform that way. As always, Hot Toys has their amazing box art on the inside where you get a very good look at Anakin and his journey to the dark side. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's even a like Obi-Wan Anakin face-off in that box art. So that is really, really amazing. We're going to get him out. Now, all Hot Toys pieces come with instructions, so be sure to take a look at those. They show you things like range of motion and how to put batteries into your figure, so you definitely want to keep those in a place where they are accessible to you. Look at this amazing base. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I love this base so much. This is a Mustafar panning droid floating on lava base. It has LED light effects. There are, with 3 AAA batteries that you need to put in them. They are not included when you get the figure. Oh my gosh. Anakin. Dark Side Anakin. Let's see if we can get him to stand up. So you can pop part of the base out in order to be able to put this here. Let me put Anakin back for a second while I do that so we can stand him up on his base. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow, wow. And be sure to keep this in a safe place. Now he comes with so much in terms of accessories. He has a lightsaber that actually even the blade swaps out to be like action, like in range of motion. So he can have like a single blade and just hold it, or it can look like he's like moving his lightsaber all around in a range of motion type way. He comes with his mechanical arm. I love this. It's so good. He comes with the swap out arm that has the lightsaber that will light up. So it has a hilt. And then as you can see, there's a place for batteries on this side. All this is explained in the instructions which Hot Toys provides. So there you go, in case you want to light him up. He comes with so many swap out hands. Let me just read these off to you. His swap out hands include a pair of fists, a pair of lightsaber holding hands, a pair of force using hands, a pair of relaxed hands, and one open left hand. So let's just get all these out for you, just to lay here. There we go. Obviously, it's easy to tell with Anakin which hand is supposed to be which because he has that glove on one side of his body. And there you have it. That's everything that he comes with. Wow. So, there we go. This is Anakin from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, with the official likeness of Hayden Christensen. Oh, he's tilted? It has the official likeness of Hayden Christensen with iconic Sith Lord eyes. There are 30 points of articulation on him, including one interchangeable mechanical right arm. There are 9 interchangeable hands, which I have already told you. He has his costume that includes a brown-colored undertunic, a dark brown-colored leather-like tunic, not real leather. He has a brown-colored Jedi robe, dark brown-colored leather-like belt, dark brown-colored pants, a pair of dark brown-colored leather-like texture boots. So many things are involved in the costuming of Anakin. His weapons include one LED lightsaber, one blue lightsaber blade in motion, one lightsaber hilt, again, his Mustafar panning droid floating on lava figure base that also lights up with LED effects, and you can pre-order yours now. Yes, even though this is a con exclusive for 2018 Toy Fair, you can order it online at sideshow.com/darkside. That's sideshow.com/darkside, and you can order your Anakin now. That is the Anakin Skywalker Dark Side 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. Again, thank you so much, Hot Toys, for letting us see this before it's out anywhere. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We will be right back.